As Demon Season here, and today's Wednesday, November 23rd, and I decided for my first YouTube video I should do the Game of the Year 2022 nominees. My what I think should my votes. Um, I've played a lot of these games. I've played Elden Ring, haven't beat it yet. Um, God of War, I'm like 13, 14 hours in. Haven't played a Plague Tale Requiem. I tried to play the first one. That game's just so slow. I played, let's say around 4 or 6 hours of for Horizon Forbidden West. Holy crap! I haven't played Stray, but for Game of the Year, I wanna go with Elden Ring just because it's something so different from what I've seen. And I played Dark Souls 1 for like 2 hours, but Elden Ring is sick. It's a hard game, but I gotta give it to it. It's something different. The world design is awesome. It reminds me of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with stats. Um, I think that that is what deserves Game of the Year for sure, for sure. And then I already went 11 votes in, and that's when I decided I should start filming this video. So this video is just for the homies, the family members. Timmy, shout out Dr. Pill Swift, shout out Fartsbank, shout out Scared Abyss, um, and Jacksepticeye, shout out Jacksepticeye. Best game direction gave to Elden Ring, something so different, so creative, from what we usually have, especially last year. I think I can't remember a game of the year last year, but I know we had Red Dead Redemption 2 win it one year. Then God of War or Red Dead Redemption 2 took it from God of War 4, I believe. So, Elden Ring. Next best narrative, I gotta give it to God of War. Like, storytelling in that game, freaking insane. Insane. Like, love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Best art direction. This is interesting because like I'm not in love with the Horizon Forbidden West story, and same with the first one, but the art style in that game I love. Like, it reminds me of Avatar, the movie with the blue people. Like, the world design is so sick. I like Ragnarok's a lot too, and Elden Ring, but Forbidden West, art wise, I think that does definitely deserves it. And Scorn, I also thought about it. The art design is really good. There's not a lot of video games that have and similar art design, but the gun mechanic is just trash. And I haven't played it, but I've seen reviews on it. Um, I want to give that one a score and an honorable mention, but Horizon Forbidden West is getting it for sure. Best score in music, I give it to God of War. Like, when you're fighting in that game and it's like a cinematic scene, like the Thor fight, bro, that that shit goes insane. Best audio design. Okay, I don't think Modern Warfare 2 has like the footsteps, and like when I hear people coming from different directions, I can't exactly pinpoint it, but when it comes to how the guns sound, it sounds amazing. Like, best Call of Duty, the guns sound amazing in that game. 10 out of 10 for sound design. Uh, Elden Ring, God of War. I mean, God of War's got. I gave it the soundtrack, but game audio and sound design, I'm gonna have to give it to Modern Warfare for just how well the guns sound. Best performance. All right, I gotta give it to this guy, Christopher Judge. Like, bro's voice is insane, and I feel like he's getting older. Let's see how old he is. 58. Yeah, so bro's definitely getting there. And I want to give Sonny Suljic an honorable mention, but I feel like just Christopher deserves it easily. Games for Impact. I haven't played any of these except for As Dusk Falls, so I'm gonna give it that one. And I think that game's art style went for something that I've never other seen. And like, I like story games. I've played Life is Strange. I've played all the Life is Stranges. Played Man of Medan, Quarry, all of the Walking Dead Telltale. I love that. But this I really liked it because it's like the way the choices make is it's just a tree that gets bigger and bigger and bigger. There's so many different outcomes. Same with the Quarry. Um, but the Quarry they don't vary that different. This one I don't know if they vary that different. I never finished the game, but for the art style, that was like I thought that was really cool, and they did something different that I don't think anyone else I've seen anyone else do. Best ongoing awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. So I give this one to Fortnite, strict, and I was gonna give it to Apex, but like the reason I used to grind Fortnite, okay, before like I got into Call of Duty Vanguard, which yeah I know Vanguard's trash. Don't I understand. I already know, but Fortnite, when I was into it, the reason I was like I could stay invested to that game is because they added new content every like 7 to 10 days, and like there's always a new gun, a new drop you could use. Like it's that game kept me very invested. Best indie, I haven't played Stray, but I've seen Stray. I haven't played Tunic, but I've seen Tunic. I haven't played Sifu, but I've seen a good amount of it. My roommate's been playing it. I'm gonna have to give it Sifu. Sifu looks really cool, and the idea that you age, and on normal mode it doubles. So if you die once, it goes two, then it goes four, then it goes eight, and then 16, and like just gets harder and harder and harder. I really want to play that game. Best mobile game. I do not play mobile games, but I heard Diablo Immortal was like mid. Um, So I'm gonna give it to Apex. Feel like Apex be poppin'. Best community support. I had to give this one to Destiny 2 straight up for one of my friends. Um, that we used to play OG Fortnite, like season 3, season 4 Fortnite. Ever since, the only game he's played is Destiny 2. Like he's played Modern Warfare 2 like once. Every time I see him online, he's still playing Destiny 2, and I don't know how he does it, but like I know that game's community is caring, and so is No Man's Sky because that game made a really big comeback. Also Fortnite too, but that's also a bunch of like little kids, so I don't really care. And then Apex is really good too, but I feel like it takes them a minute to like actually fix their games. I know they were having a lot of issues a few months ago. Innovation and accessibility, recognizing hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. So, I, mm, I'm gonna give it to the Quarry because like I know how they make those games and like those are like real actors. I know these are real actors too, but like I don't know, like the face models with these people, it's like they're actually playing them, just it's a different name versus like in God of War, Christopher's just voicing Kratos and Sunny is just voicing Atreus. Best VR, I haven't played any of these, but I'm about to buy Among Us in a few days when Cyber Monday happens. So I'm gonna give it to Among Us. I'm excited to bully kids, make them cry in corners. It's really gonna satisfy me. Best action game. I love Call of Duty, but like it says combat, so I'm definitely gonna give it to Sifu. Sifu looks just so lit. Best action adventure, definitely God of War. Easily, I don't think I need to even say anything on that. Best role playing, oh, this is a good one. I haven't played any of these. I'm gonna give it to Elden Ring. Now I played Elden Ring. But like the customization and progression and how you level up in that game is pretty insane, and just I think they did a good design even though it's very complicated. Best fighting. I don't play a lot of multiverses, but I have played it. But it's something I do want to play more of, but I'm either gonna go for multiverses or Sifu, but I personally haven't played Sifu's combat, so I'm gonna give it to multiverses. I've just seen my roommates play it. Best family, I love the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, bro. I bought that on release, like the $80 edition. Dude, that was 10 out of one of the only 10 out of 10 games I've played this year. The only thing that sucks is it was missing online co-op. I was like, bro, do you know what year we live in? But if you get it on Steam, I know there's a mod that lets you play it online with other people. So that's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. I'll do that with one of my roommates. You know, easily Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Um, Best sim. I've not played any of these. Uh, I'm just gonna give it to Mario just because it's the only one I really know. Best sports or racing? I wanted to give it to Gran Turismo because I do not like FIFA or 2K. I feel like they just make the same game every year and update it a little bit. Even though I don't really like sports games, the only sports games I do like is UFC. But best multiplayer, I'm gonna give it to Call of Duty because the proximity chat they added is awesome, and DMZ's pretty sweet, but sweet. Warzone is needs work, but I'm confident it's gonna get to where it needs to be. Content creator, I haven't watched any of these guys. I know Carl through Mr. Beast, like most people, but I'm just gonna go with him. I like Carl. Um, Best debut indie. I'm gonna give it to Stray because I know Stray is like it's right next to the AAA titles when it's an indie game, so that says a lot for how well it did. Best adaptation, recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. So I haven't seen any of these, but I know Arcane and Edge Runners did a lot for their games. I don't know about League of Legends, but I know it made League of Legends a lot more popular, maybe the mobile game. But I know Cyberpunk, like I had a not a bunch of homies, but I know people who returned back to Cyberpunk because of this. And like I've seen TikToks on like the soundtrack and shit, and it seems pretty cool. I do want to watch it. Most anticipated game? Um. Oh. Oh, bro. Definitely Tears of the Kingdom. That's the number one game I'm most hyped for out of every single game coming out. Dude, that's easily. I love Breath of the Wild. I'm literally about to get some Breath of the Wild art and put it above my setup. Best esports game? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm gonna give it to Valorant. Like that was the only keyboard multiplayer shooter competitive game that I enjoyed. Best esports athlete. I should pay more attention to esports, but I'm gonna go with guy with FaZe Clan. Sure, he's gonna win it just cause he's in FaZe, but best esports team. I love Call of Duty, so I'm just gonna give it to the LA Thieves. And yeah, no, I see him on TikTok a bunch. Best esports coach. This feels chalked because like I don't really play any of these games. I'm just gonna say FaZe Clan. Best esports event, recognizing an event across single or multiple days that delivered a best of class experience for participants and the broadcast audience. Um, I don't know. I didn't watch any of these. I'm gonna say League of Legends though, because I know that game has a huge community, and my stepbrother was very into that. Did I I placed my vote. Oh, that's the last one. I don't know what this is. Was my vote casted? Okay. I'm pretty sure that's it. That's what's up. Well, thank you for watching this video. That's what I think should be Game of the Year for the 2022 Game Awards. Um, yeah, I don't know when I'll be back. Probably gonna be grinding for Orion. It's my dog Zuko, if you guys don't know. Um, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good rest of your day.